The Theatre of the Absurd by Julius Schwabach. A term coined by the critic Martin Esslin in his essay written in 1961 of the same name, is the broad idea that due to the climate of unease surrounding the catastrophic wars that had taken place in the earlier part of the century, the absurd could be used as an escape from reality. In turn, it could question the nature of reality and help to reconcile audiences with the absurdity, that is to say, the strangeness of life. However, the origins of this literary concept can be traced to the writings of Albert Camus. Camus suggests in his Myth of Sisyphus, written in 1942, still in the midst of World War II and under its looming shadow, that Sysiphus is the quintessential hero. His punishment, an eternity of futile labour, as he rolls a boulder up a hill, only for it to roll back down, symbolises the nature of mankind in its demonstration of the futility of human action and the simultaneous persistence of humanity. Camus develops this into an analogy for the human search for order and meaning in the universe, and all that they inevitably find is chaos. Camus uses this as a rebuttal of the existentialist idea that the very meaninglessness of life is what gives it meaning, asserting that this is contradictory. This is how Camus defines the absurd, the futility of a search for meaning in a godless, incomprehensible universe. Esslin tried to point out and categorize this new trend in 1950s theatre. Esslin argued that the absurdist works were influenced by a feeling of estrangement, and that their response involved the practice of theatre itself, in the often concurrent contradiction of word and action, and the overriding importance of physical actions and objects on stage over words spoken by the characters themselves. This contrasted with the response of the existentialists and the early modernists. The style of the absurdists had contemporaneous parallels with abstract painting and the Nouveau Roman or New Novel. Among the most famous plays of this genre is Beckett's Waiting for Godot, filled with acerbic humour as despair gathers. It confronts a godless universe and satirises the absurdity of theatre. Actors wait to be told what to do. Furthermore, it is a moral fable on universal questions, answering these with the fact that absurdity, that chaos, is everywhere. However, Waiting for Godot's poor critical reception on release highlights its relative joylessness. Described by C.W. Harriot as 2 hours of angry boredom it could be seen as a kind of anti-play. It can be seen as meaningless and without drama, as, again, Harriet saw it. But precisely that meaningless is its central conceit. Overall, the theatre of the absurd and the idea of absurdity itself revolve around the idea of meaninglessness and futility.